Hey traders, welcome to episode 515 of the show. You could be doing anything, but you're here. Appreciate that. Sorry getting the decibel levels set up still, because the bass hasn't dropped on this song, and that's normally when I know if it's too loud or not. Alright, so happy Saturday. Hope you enjoyed the static video I did. Just looking at BNB, I guess first. It's up like 11% today, so why not talk about it for a sec? Remember, you had the crazy run up, and then you sold off, right? Higher or lower highs, broke a support, dumped, and then a false breakout of the channel, and then got right back in it, and there's been an explosion up. This was like due to the Binance hack stuff. And okay, we broke it, then we back tested it as support, and it was like, oh man, are we gonna form a head and shoulders? Too bullish. See ya, right? But look how I love the back test we got here before exploding up to higher prices. Dude, back tests are so amazing, man. All right, they confirm that we're out of this, right? Bitcoin did it twice back in March. All right, so this is really what's happening right now on BNB. It's in an uptrend, anchor point 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top. 4 total, I guess. So 2 and 2. You can see the heart line resistance. Whoa, it's too loud. I knew it, man. I knew it. All right, so beautiful heartline resistance. It looks like we broke it and actually kind of back tested the heartline as support before bullishly engulfing, running again. All right, so things to talk about. We are making all-time highs, so we have to target with fib extensions. That's all we have. We're in outer space, right? So from a high to low, your previous high to low, you can see that $29 is the 1272 fib extension. The 1414 fib extension is $29.66, and then the 1618 fib extension is at $30.58. If this was actually going to be a valid crab, then we'd have to hit to the 1618, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right, so if we did hit this area, then it might be a short opportunity, but until we get there, we don't know. You could reverse your price action at any one of these fib extensions, okay, as we've seen in the past from other assets. All right, so that's BNB looking wonderful again, up nearly 11%. And it's just going, man. It's kind of the highlight of this weekend so far. All right. Just going to Bitcoin. All right. So remember the analysis I just did, the static video, right? This can adjust, man. Like, you obviously didn't break out, right? You know that. I mean, this was not strong enough of a breakout to be considered that you could easily just adjust here. We don't have that much data, okay, so far, so this could just as easily be it. Look, where if you pivoted here, you could run all the way up to 7,800 if you wanted to, and that wouldn't be weird, because look left, remember, this is a critical overhead resistance. What are you talking about, Ray? Look left, remember, we can get there. Oh, okay, what we're doing though, and really we've already failed to break this, right? We already rejected it yesterday or last night. This overhead resistance that you must break and hold as support, we are currently just rejecting it as a resistance and cannot break it, which is not good. Okay, and that gives me more reason to believe we would just sell off some more before we were to ever break this again. Okay, so you're just right at it, man. You can't break it. You're rejecting it, rejecting it, rejecting it so far. All right. Resistance up here, along with more resistance. Okay, so if we're not done running, who cares, man? You have to break where we're failing to break. You've got to break above 7,400. We're below it, man. It's resistance right now. What's up, McGee, man? Thanks for the sub, dude. All right, just going back to 60-minute, talking about if we make the adjustment there. Still a pattern, man. It's still two upsloping converging trend lines, so not really that crazy. All right, you do have to do that when you're developing a pattern. What you think might be something, when it falls out and then just starts acting like it doesn't exist, then it's like, okay, man, just make an adjustment. It's no big deal. You have to. So this is all that I see, right? Impulse down and then upsloping consolidation, rejecting overhead resistance levels back from, critical overhead resistance levels. You broke through them. Now you're back testing as resistance. Not good. I mean, that's not proper. So again, I hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday, I'm just here to break down Bitcoin and Binance and maybe a few others. Why not, man? Sub JN, Eric Y, Eric and Y, Cult of Crypto, Collectible Reviews, Bald and Bearded, hi, Daniel Naylor, Tommy H, Terratees, Marty, Skyward, Brookalinos, JD, Tutelage, yes, tutelage, guardianship, the word, we remembered it. But something else we must also remember is that chat, we've got some explaining to do. Alright, I did a poll 5 days ago. Will we hit the 266 billion total market cap in the next 5 days? Today is the 5th day. Gandalf did not come to save you. So you're screwed, man. 83 of you, 68% of you who voted, you lost. And then the 39 who voted no, kudos. Pat yourself on the back. Did a wonderful job. You know what? We're going to go beyond a pat on the back. We're going to just do a clap. Winners. Winners. 39 of you. Okay, what did we get to? What did we peak out at? On this chart, anyway. Give it a sec.
Sol/BTC, my good man, smiley face, thumbs up.
Sure, King Crypto, thanks for the $5 super chat, man. Ethereum Classic Connect in the jar. What's up, BJ, man? Did it take me there? Okay. Yeah, they look more bouncing off the 200 moving average here. Good God. Alright, so let's go to the daily real quick. Just take everything takes a second on this. Alright. We got as high as 256 billion, so sorry, 83 of you, 68% of the voters were off by 10 billion. Not much, man. We were so effing close, weren't we? Dang, dude. Sorry, this is making me look yellow. There we go. That's weird. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so, total market cap, I mean, it's probably above 220 because it doesn't update very fast. Let me verify. Whoops. No wonder, dude. There we go. I was gonna get stuck on CoinMarketCap again if I wasn't paying attention right there. Jeez. Okay. All right, here we go. It's a big ol' who cares. You know, what is it? 230. Oh, time to go to the dentist. 230 billion, right? So 230 is right above that 382 and the overhead resistance, which is good. Man, if you can stay above that and hold, it's a really good sign. But again, this is like a blend of all the assets in crypto. All right. So a lot of moving pieces, a lot of moving parts may not be respected as well. It's just one single asset. But as you can see, I plotted anchor point 1 and 2 on the top and then a bunch on the bottom. All right, so we could fall as low as 206 billion if we wanted to, and then we haven't even touched the 20-day moving average since the 30th of April. What? 18 days, man? 19 days? Okay, but we hit the golden zone, man, right? Your previous discernible major swing high to low. We made it, man. That's great. That's great news. Okay. Okay, Ethereum. Man, it's so hard to see. I gotta make it to where like these are only visible on the 60-minute. Give me a sec. Dang, this one's just so like you're making higher lows, right? But you're making lower highs, right? So it's almost at this point some sort of jeez. Is it an ascending triangle or something? 1 and 2 on the top, and then like higher lows. The double top, man, it's pretty much screwed now, right? That 60-minute double top, or double bottom, excuse me, that you failed. You're not dead. You're not out of the water. I mean, you know, you're not underwater here, but you know, pattern just doesn't look as strong when you fail like that and you just go sideways. That's cool, though. You might be just, again, developing. Why is that playing again? So you might be developing something else on the 60-minute, okay? I mean, the falling wedge, you broke out of it from your high point to low point on Ethereum in the short term. God, you got so close to the targets, dude. Just for the wedge, your first target's 251, your second target's 258. It's that simple, man, for a falling wedge trade. So it's great to see us pivoting and making higher lows, but we're not making higher highs. And at least Ethereum doesn't have to deal with the crazy little left shoulder that Bitcoin's dealing with, right? Okay, so really just going back to the drawing board here because it's the 60-minute. I don't really mess with the 60-minute that much, but I don't know. I mean, since there's just people want to see stuff, so we're going to go to it and look at patterns, look for patterns to develop or whatever. So, like, do you see it? I mean, what's kind of going on maybe? Anchor point 1 and 2 on the top, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 on the bottom. So just an ascending triangle of some sort, looks like maybe. And we see that all the time. Every time you break out of like a falling wedge or something, like on 4-hour daily time scales, you'll then develop like some sort of symmetrical triangle or ascending triangle afterwards, after the breakout. So accumulation's developing on the 60-minute after we broke down some resistance. So that's good, man, with a sell wall again at 248. So crazy, I know, man. It's crazy. I'm going to hide this stuff so on the daily doesn't get bugged out. Because all this stuff's like meaningless on the daily for the most part. Even the fibs. Okay, that's good. Alright, so this should look a lot better when I go to the daily now. Yeah, sweet. Sweet. Okay, so broke out of the channel. We broke overhead resistance from September of 2018, but when we broke it, it was a false breakout, right? Your first candle was the break. You tried to back test, you failed, you bearishly engulfed. Thanks, Bitcoin, right? So you've just continued selling off now, but it's not that big a deal. I mean, dude, that is not that bad. I mean, that's nothing of a retrace either. That's like, if you just went from the minor low to high, that's like a 23 to 38% retrace, nothing, dude. You did back test off an old overhead resistance as support from November 7th, 2018. That was D-Day. All right, you back tested and you've held, but you're starting to slowly sell off again.
Mitch. Just tuned in. Are we making lower lows and lower highs for BTC? It doesn't feel like we are going to get anywhere for a while.
Hey, dude, Mooncom, thank you for the 10 Australian dollars. Are we making? Let's go to it real quick. All right. We have to go to the 60-minute because the 4-hour we don't even have that much data. Okay, I just keep going back to this one. I've just been using this. So, I mean, you tell me. Are we making? The question was lower lows and lower highs. Well, not really, right? We're actually making higher lows than our previous lows. So that's something to be noted, right? A slightly higher low than your previous low. But the issue is, and this could just be because it's the weekend after the impulse, our consolidation is not bullish, but we know what we're in a bullish trend, but we also know it's 7,500 to 7,570 we have a lot of resistance that we have to break, and we know that at 7,400 that's another extreme amount of resistance. So we haven't broken, dude, between 7,400 and 7,700 stupid amounts of resistance. Okay, what's up, Travis, man? Good to see you again, dude. Alright, let me get to these other ones. Man, looking pretty strong, dude, on solve. It's not like getting completely destroyed. Which, you know, we talked about, we've been talking about this one. I know you like this one a lot. Okay, let's get the 4-hour on this. Alright, so there it is, man. You had some divergence, right? You even like went a little bit higher. Jeez. But you know, you did sell off, right? You did sell off there, but to the extent of how far we fell was not bad at all, right? You could just be bull pull bull flagging. This looks like some nice downsloping consolidation. But I mean, it's a rising wedge, but again, as we know if something becomes overwhelmingly bullish, you can break out of the rising wedge to the upside, and we have measured moves for that. But we do know from your major discernible swing high to low that we have exceeded the 50% retrace. We're in the midst of the golden zone. We almost touched the golden retrace, which is 4,300 sats. Okay. So again, these bars right here, it's just the measured move to the downside or upside. All right. But, you know, what do you say? Like the impulse was down. You're rallying, you're making your common retraces, and you're at the top trend line of a rising wedge. I mean, that's not low risk, but despite anything, man, I don't care who you are, when you impulse up and you downsloping your consolidation and it's very weak downsloping consolidation, that's bullish. So, I mean, you might be flagging. You might very well be flagging. All right, you see it? Downsloping. It's very miniature. It's like nothing. See, it's like, are you breaking it, man? Like bull pull, bull flag? So I don't even know, man. I see on the 60 minute, that's why I like the 60 minutes so blah, because you can move up and down around the breakout levels because they haven't really developed yet. And that's why I like the 4 hour. So it's not really developed, man. You have like 4 candles. That's it. So we'd like to see more data. But yeah, for now it looks decently bullish, even though you are at the top resistance and you are showing bearish divergence. So contradicting variables on this one now. Okay. Excuse me. I got you, dude. This one kind of reminds me of BNB a little bit on its price action and what it did. Okay. All right. OMG. And we're just looking at USD. All right. Clearly, you see the structure we were in for a long time. We finally broke it. And then we had like another downsloping structure, right? It was just like 1 and 2 on the bottom and 3 on the top. We broke it, ran up from a high to low, hit that golden zone, sold off, back tested, right? The trend line has support, and then higher low double bottom. Could be some sort of bearish bat. I don't think we retraced enough though. All right, you could see like X, A, B, C, then D. Oh, then you dump from there. Was this 88% retrace? Oh my goodness, man. Let's hide this. Only visible on the daily. These fibs too, only daily. Wait, what? Do I have different fib nodes? Yeah, probably different areas. Okay. High to low. 80. Oh my god, man. Okay, never mind. We were off a little bit. Let's see. Stupid volume. Alright. That's perfect, dude. Holy crap. Oh, man. And we retraced 30% of the way. Dude, this was a textbook crap. 382, right? You had to make 382. And then look, 88.6% retrace, like literally perfectly. Oh my goodness, man. That's wonderful. And look what happened as soon as you hit that PCZ, pattern completion zone, you sold off. So just for the sake of education, man, X, A, B, 382 retrace, you sold off 72% of the way from A to B. And then you ran up, and then from B to C, 284% retrace, and then from X to A, 88.6, and the 88.6% retrace is again the PCZ or the PRZ or whatever, the price reversal zone. Okay, so a nice bat, very nice, man. But you're still okay, man. I mean, you just sold off like the rest of everything else, and now you're consolidating, and it's mysteries abound. Okay, so is it a bear pull, bear flag? Could be. If big one sells off, OMG's going to sell off too. Nothing special about OMG, okay? It's just like all the rest. They're all beanie babies, okay? Oh, yeah, man. So, could we make sense of some sort of uptrend? Maybe. just a channel. I mean, try to plot some anchor points. Just 1 and 2 here. 1 and 2, and then, okay, 3. Yeah, well, upsloping support held. So maybe we got something like that going on. Alright. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top. We'll see how it goes, man. I mean, there's not much we can really do with this. Got it? Are we cool? Okay, we're cool, man. We're cool. Sorry, I missed literally all the chat. I'm sorry. It's Saturday, man. I'm kind of out of it. My back's killing me. I don't know, like, you know, sometimes your back just... That's what happened to me. 10K subs a day? Yeah, right, dude. What kind of world you living in? That ain't happening. Sorry, I'm just gonna scroll up, okay. Thanks again, Mooncom, and thanks again, Travis, man. Burshcoin Connect. Why can you not send a 3-line message? I don't know, dude. Talk to YouTube, man. What's up, Bobby Williams? Erdowin's here. Holy crap. It's Erdowin himself. Okay, XRP. Alright, let's go to 60 minutes. Kind of what we've been playing with. Alright, looks like a double bottom almost, man. Looks like... You know, it's like, is it impulse down? Is it upsloping consolidation? Is it a bear pull, bear flag? I'd maybe think that if we didn't have a bottom right next to us that was giving confirmation that this might be the bottom, right? So there might be opportunity here. You're holding on to your positive momentum. I mean, even though it's not much, it kind of is building. But, dude, you have to get above the 20 and the 50 moving average, at least on the 60-minute. You're not even doing that. So it could be a double bottom, right? A potential double bottom. Remember, they're only potential until... Right? You break the pinnacle. Oh my god, man. See it? So it's just like potential double bottom, man. And then like you'd have to break 39.673 cents for it to be valid. So, dude, it's all based on Bitcoin, man. Okay, if you could break it, man. Measure move's gonna put you up here somewhere in the golden zone. Go figure, right? Probably the golden retrace itself. Here you go, man. That's XRP. It's a look, man. You got a falling wedge, and then right after the falling wedge, you got a double bottom. So that's like bullish, double bullish, man. Both are bullish. We'll see, King Crypto. We'll see. I mean, it's weird, contradicting variables, but yeah, it looks pretty strong after that impulse. It's consolidation. It's only slightly down sloping, which is really strong. What's up, Adrian A? Tyler? Julia, welcome. Yeah, for sure. Did I need to do that? Did I need to make the font larger or something? That's weird. Someone called Bitcoin an S-coin. Oh my god, man. Dances reluctantly, your body's killing you. Sorry to hear that, man. Dang, dude, my music's really quiet. Why? It's so weird. Thanks, DXTA. Appreciate it. None 2012-ish. Will do, man. Trying to make it. Man, I don't know. Like, it's been harder and harder to catch up. I don't know. I've been, like, feeling, like, really fatigued a lot lately. I don't know why. Like, since this past week, man, it's just, like, you wake up, you're tired, you get up, you know, you do your ritual, the same thing you've been doing. It's just like, man, getting, like, it's just, like, feeling awake. It's been tougher, man. Alright, so good stuff on XRP potentially. Staying above the 200 moving average at least, even though you're really struggling here. That's not, you know, moving down, and you're supposed to rally now. That's what you're supposed to rally up here, 39.7 cents, and then break it and run, which we haven't done yet. Oh yeah, Warren Buffett joined the live stream. Really? What's up, Warren, man? We know Warren Buffett, dude. Thanks to the 420 people here.
Is that a join?
90s, man? No, Chris, this is like maybe early 90s, but definitely like late 80s, right? Yeah, the long streams, yeah, they are. They certainly are, dude.
Hello and good afternoon, Mitch Man. Can we look at that on Binance, please? Games. 888 quintillion, 888 quadrillion, 888 trillion, 888 billion, 888 million, 888,888.
Thanks, Skyward Man, for the 1337 elite contribution. Really appreciate that, dude. And yes, we certainly can. I'm looking at it right now. All right. So this is really what's happening with VeChain. Yes. Descending broadening wedge, right? Where you've just got two downsloping diverging trend lines. Good news, man. Potentially good news. Did we get a partial decline here? Oh my god, a low-key partial decline? That'd be a big deal. If we can hit this, man, we'll have a really good shot at breaking out the upside. This is the 4 hours, not the 60-minute. But I mean, look, and the thing is, you're breaking back in. Okay, you're breaking resistance. It should have been a resistance. You should have failed. Should have sold off. Lots of chop, lots of resistance. We could fail at any time, but you are approaching a downswing resistance. Okay, so if we did break, man, I mean, you could go with simple fibs here or try to talk about a measured move, a descending broadening wedge, but all the major resistances are fib nodes, so we can delete the horizontal lines. So if this thing broke, you could expect 120 sats, 129, 142, 150, right? I mean, the golden retrace is at 129, so we'll leave you with that. And that's also a critical overhead resistance, right? Do you see it, man? It's right here. Yeah, it has to be broken. If you break that, you might have some smooth sailing all the way up to the 788. Look, breaking the 618, easy moves to the 786, but the 50 and the 618, these are both critical, as well as the 382. Each fib node in the golden zone is a critical resistance that must be broken, so it's not going to be easy, man. Not going to be easy at all, since you decided to manufacture so much support and then fall out of it and reject it, right? So, I don't know. You're trying, man. You're trying real hard. Beautiful little descending broadening wedge, though. I love it, man. There you go. BTT is a good investment, guys. Hey, Danny, how much money do they make per quarter? BTT, that is. Whatever it's called. Could you answer that for me, dude? How much revenue they bring in per quarter? Oh, wait. It's a rhetorical question. No, you invest in something because that investment makes money, and it can show you mathematically how it can pay you back for investing in it. And BTT does not have a tool or means to do that. It's a good idea, though, man. It's a good idea, like all these S coins, right? ICO boom, 2017. Coffee? What's coffee, chalk? Oh, dude, believe me, I drink plenty of coffee, man. What's up, MK, man? Frankie, yeah, you might not be on 1080p, dude. I mean, if you can't see that on 1080p, you might be on 480 or something. All right. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Dude, it's like Pokemon, man, all over again. My Beanie Baby is the best. Alright, Third Eye Trader, I'll give it a shot, man. I'll give it a shot. Thanks, dude. Yes, it did, Matthew. You see, we started the stream with it, actually. Dude, digging the crap out of this. Fatigue can be attributed to many things, so... But I'm drinking water, man. Anyway, I don't know. I think it's just imbalance. More cowbell. You don't need BTT. You can make money out of it. Danny, that's the same response. Are you sure you don't work for them, dude? It sounds like that's like most bots talk like you are right now, dude. All right. Dude, y'all know that Tamagotchi's coming back, dude? Oh my god, Cozy Covington, dude. The party foul, right? And Scour, thanks again for the Neo in the jar. That's nice, man. We got Ethereum Classic Connect, Burst Coin, and Neo in the jar. Well diversified. Beautiful, dude. How to join House Harmonic. So House Harmonic will eventually, when I hit, if I ever hit 30,000 subs and I get the ability to have a member status, which is like, it's like a $4.99 subscription on YouTube. It's an amenity YouTube offers when you hit 30K or above. That will be House Harmonic, but until then, House Harmonic's just anyone that is a member of this community, okay? So basement. You need to see my view outside. I see a mountain outside of my view of my home office, so definitely not the basement. So let me look for that article on Tamagotchis, because all I saw was like the Alexia, sorry. Tamagotchi news, man. Oh my god, yeah. It's 1 minute. Okay. Is it not playing? No audio? Dude, what a joke, man. How stupid. Okay, whatever. I'll cowboy this. Oh yeah, man. Good news for 90s kids. Your favorite virtual pet is back and better than ever. Japanese toy maker Bandai America announcing Monday it's revamping the digital pet game Tamagotchi. The pocket-sized product dubbed Tamagotchi On is a modern version of the brand's iconic 1996 toy. Players can now connect their devices to a mobile app for a more interactive experience. The new game allows users to also have unlimited digital pets, travel, and even get married. Tamagotchi On is available at retailers nationwide starting July 28th. Let's do it, man. Tamagotchi Connect. Indeed. There you go, man. Breaking news, right? I just can't wait, Matthew C, man. Why the hate on BTT? Because you're bringing it up. You bring up anything like that. Invest in it.
Coin ZRX to USD Coinbase chart, please. I apologize.
For what, dude? Why are you apologizing? Don't apologize. Dude, it's okay, man. Dang, man, this thing got wrecked at its 88.6% retrace, it looks like. Oh my goodness, though, man. Wow. Even talking about, like, mega disappointing. It almost looks like this beautiful, beautiful inverse head and shoulders, right? See it? Like, whatever, it's like much larger. You get it, man. Not pretty at all. It's kind of like a double head, right? And then you had your neckline right here. Probably just horizontal, man. Like, whatever. You see it? So, like, you ran up and failed, and you're making higher lows, which is good. But if you could ever break this, man, it could be a stupendous run up for good reason. On this chart, just Coinbase, whatever, man. Okay, I know there's more data, but you're talking about a pattern. It would play the same. Okay, so if you ever broke out, man, good God, you can see 56 cents. That's a big if, man. because you just failed. It's still only a potential pattern. It is not a real pattern yet until it is not confirmed as an inverse head and shoulders of some sort until it breaks that 38.9 cent area. Okay, and why is that not weird? Okay, because look what happened, man. Oh my god, screw that wick, man. I'm sure there's much better stuff. They all look the same, really. These altcoins, these US dollar altcoins. From their highs to their lows, dude. Look, dude, I mean, 23% retrace is 46.8 cents. We haven't even touched that yet. So this thing can have a much higher run, 62 to 88 cents, all right? Whatever, man. Remember when this thing was at $2? Y'all all remember that, okay?
Is there a bullish cipher on EOS/US on the daily starting March 2nd?
We'll check it out. Kills for a living. Thanks for the sailboats, man. Dude, look at that. Okay, so now I have Ethereum Classic Connect in the jar. We have Burst Coin in the jar. We have Ripple in the jar. Neo in the jar. Now Tron in the jar. We have 5 different S coins in the jar. That is beautiful, chat. Beautiful. In case you haven't seen this, I haven't pulled this up in eons, in a very, very long time. I'm just going to pull this up for people to see. This is so cool, man. Alright, look at this. So there's a key, like on my website, where it's like you can see literally like what tip is what emoji. So you've got like Ripple 101 to 4.99, $3.33 is Tron, 4.20 is Tesla and Weed. Here's your Ethereum Classic. Verge is 6.90 because it feels so good. Zcash is 12.12. 7.77 is Burst. 10 to 14.99 is Monero. Irwin Coffee 15, and in between. 16.18 is the gold mean ratio. If you tip $23, I actually don't even know if that's updated because I had to reset everything. 24.24 Zcash. VeChain is 25, and then 20. You know, they're just different sizes of Ethereums. BNB, you know, and then $69 is the larger Verge. And then 100 is the Bitcoin, and then 420 is like the alternate Elon smoking a joint, right? So, whatever, man. Got that. So it's a key. So if you wanted to tip a certain amount, you can get those, whatever. Anyway, I haven't pulled that up again in a really long time. Okay, so just going back to this real quick, dude. ZRX, man, you get it, dude. If it could ever break 38 cents, man, you could have a really nice run to the upside. The 23% retrace, you'll see there's a little resistance from November 28th, 29th, 2018. All right, so we can test that and fail, and then back test maybe, and then run again. And it can go much higher than the measured move, clearly based on fibs, just on this chart alone. All right. Yeah, Station. That's for Jeff or Probst. He played football at Dallas Cowboys. He like former NFL player. So that's just like his. Like people like have their own like, you know, like custom emoji balls and stuff, whatever. All right, members of the community. So you were asking about what again?
Mitch, please give a look at EOS/USD on daily and 4H. Thank you, man.
Will do. Thanks, Alonzo, man, for the 3s. The Tron Connect and the jar, dude. Appreciate it.
Hey Mitch, can you look at LTC? But I got a feeling we just waiting on BTC to follow. Or is more complicated than that? Smiley face.
It's really not more complicated than that, dude. These things are all stalling because of Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin sold off. What did all the alts do? They all sold off of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going sideways, consolidating. What are the alts doing? Same effing thing. So it's the weekend, man. Trading desks are closed around the world. You shouldn't expect much ever on the weekend, but sometimes exceptions happen, just like last weekend. But to think last weekend was anything normal, you're out of your mind. That means you clearly are indicating to me you never watch these markets on the weekend and how they respond. We're here every freaking day, man. We know better than anyone how the markets respond on the weekend. Okay. All right, so you were saying, what was this? Let's see, kills for living. A bullish Cypher on EOS on the daily starting March 2nd. Daily. March 2nd. Whew. It's close, man, but it checks out. That means you'd have to run all the way down here. Jeez. Well, the whole thing is, right? It very well could be real, right? It could be potentially there, but it might never go there, ever, right? It may just hit the bottom $5.45 and then run. You'd have to go all the way down to $3.70. You know what that means, right? That means Bitcoin got destroyed. It's the only way EOS right now and the way this macro is going, the only way it gets there is if Bitcoin gets destroyed. Okay. So, sure, you can plot it and say potentially. That's a long way to go. And, I've done the same thing where it's like you plot it, you let it sit there, and if it hits, that's great. You can take a long there. Maybe if there's, especially if there's bullish divergence on the oscillators. But for now, man, what if we just formed a bull pole bull flag here and Bitcoin set up and started making higher prices? This thing's never going to get down here if Bitcoin keeps running, right? If Bitcoin recovers. So very good thought, man. We'll leave it there. Yeah, we'll leave it there, dude. Kills for a living. Nice potential bullish Cypher that has just begun to create that longest leg for the most part. Could take the longest amount of time. All right. BTT to the US dollar on Bitfinex. 44.7% loss since February. BTT Connect. It's a great investment, though, man. A great investment. Okay. S-Coin diversity. Yeah, dude. Let all the S-Coins in, dude. Doesn't matter what their merit is. Just let them in, dude. To your portfolio. Kappa. Don't do it, man. It's a busy Aussie. Kron Mick. Nice. Glad you joined the Discord, Izzy Aussie. All you should do that if you want to keep the conversation going when the live stream ends. Discord's the best place to get in contact with everyone in this live chat right now. This is not just a live stream. This is a community. This is like a crypto community. Arguably one of the best. Keith L, do you want a decentralized Furby, man? Oh, you know they were going to come back, dude. Who cares? Cisco Kid, who's really fearful, though, man? No one's fearful. There's just indecision, and there was a big move that happened on a double top. So, no one's really scared, dude. They'll be alright. How's the debt coming? They were supposed to come by today. They didn't do anything. They didn't show up. I was like, woke up, I'm like, I didn't get woken up to anything. So, I guess they're coming tomorrow. Or Monday, I guess. I don't know, dude. If you ever work with deck people, they're not really punctual. Show my deck. I can show you a picture of it. Right now, it's not finished, though. I can just show you, like, the status of what it's at right now. And just like this, man. It's nothing. It's not even been completely torn down yet. You see it? So. Okay, so anyway, yeah, great stuff potentially, but again, Bitcoin would have to get demolished to get to these prices again. Okay, beautiful uptrend so far, man. And the fact that you're holding above $5.77, big deal, man. Big freaking deal. If you can hold that, you're in good shape. You don't want to fall below that, really. There's one more candle high close back from August 18th, 2018. That's it, man. After that, you're screwed. I mean, you got these supports, but not as strong. All right. And thanks for the 500 people tuned in right now. If you enjoying the live stream, please hit the like button, that bell, that sub, as we compete against some person, Discord, or the dislike troll who's here. He comes around once every month now to just dislike this channel because he's jelly. He's super jelly, man, because it's our time now. Dude, gotta move my phone. All right. Thanks for all the new members joining Discord. Fudgy and Gert VG and K12 and Need Weed and Style John and Incubus Svan and the Singer, man. Thank y'all all for joining Discord just now. Amazing. Alright, so what was the Harbor Phillips, thanks for joining, man. Welcome. Litecoin, okay. Let's go that 4 hour real quick. What was it, 60-minute? Anyway, it was like I was just messing around. Channel, upsloping channel, ascending broadening wedge. It was not bullish, right? And that was right when Bitcoin dumped. But I mean, you're holding, but it looks very, very similar. Like trade, right? Trade played out, exceeded the trade, and now it's holding the 50%. Nope. Yeah, from a low to high, we've already fibbed. 50% retrace at 86.23. Really all depends on Bitcoin. This one follows Bitcoin particularly well, right? And so, look, you had the divergence on the 4 hour. I mean, this is just high on price, higher on price. You're at $100 or right around it. You're asking to sell off. You had it on both oscillators technically. Right? Clear textbook divergence. Same here. On both oscillators, man. At a, well, it was really at 107. Okay, man, we got so close to 110, which is an overhead resistance. So I think this and Ethereum, they got so effing close to their overhead resistances, but it makes sense because you would think like if Bitcoin ever hit 8,500, the top of its overhead resistance zone, you would think that these would all hit their overhead resistances too. But since Bitcoin had that large range between 8,300 and 8,500, and Bitcoin only went to like 8,300, 8,350, these didn't quite hit their only overhead resistances. That makes sense. So maybe it's forming left shoulder. Look, if it runs up, rallies, it could run as high as $95. If it fails to break that, then that's confirmation that this thing's screwed, right? So it's all potential until then. But yeah, look, clear neckline developed. Makes sense, dude. So it could run up, it could rally so high if it wanted to, $97, whatever, $95, and then fail to break to higher highs and then run back down. And if you ever break $84, you're gonna dump hard. All right, see how it goes, man. Well, Graham, I couldn't really, not real life, dude. It has to be manufactured. Thanks to 181 likes. Let's keep it going, man. Let's get a like spike going to destroy the dislike troll. The one guy spends a Saturday disliking with a billion different accounts. It's awesome, dude. Very cool. Right, I'm here trying to help people and educate and just be here, right? And that person's literally doing the opposite of me, like trying to hurt people. Okay. All in Sharkcoin. All right. Okay, it's fine. Let's do it, man. 3, 2, 1. Wait a minute. Dang, man. 7 subs away from 9,200. Fantastic, man. So that means like, dude, 807 subs away to 10,000, man. It's been such a freaking epic journey with y'all. Okay. What's up, XR Pete? Zaria M, welcome. Colby McCord, what's up, man? But just remember, okay, like it is like confirmed we're in an uptrend, right? I mean, so the bulls have the ball for the most part, and they've had it for quite some time, especially on Litecoin, right? Bitcoin too, long time, man. Late January, Bitcoin's been bullish. All right, so if you're forming a bearish pattern in a bullish trend, its reliability is not going to be as strong at all. Okay. What's up, XRP Panic? Always, Justin, man. Always, dude. Thank you, Scooby DJ. Scooby Doo J. Right? Man, that's pretty. I'm going to share that. Hold on. What was it again? Hey, Chris Sharp, man. What's up, dude? Thanks, dude. Welcome. You were asking the question, does it look like we have 60 minutes, head and shoulders, fit Coach Marshall? We're about to look at it, okay? I'm waiting for Adam Peabody. Yeah, there we go. It's a 100,000 subs by end of the year. You're going parabolic, just like Bitcoin. Yeah, dude, I'll believe it when I see it, okay? Believe it when I see it, dude. Dude, AKMK, man. I'm just waiting on it to trigger, because it takes a second to actually show up on the stream. Okay, once I hear the beep, I'll come back. Thanks, AKMK, for the 411. He says, thanks for the 411. Really appreciate y'all. Thanks, Adam and AK. I'm calling you AK because we have an MK. Alright. We have two MKs maybe now, but we only have one real MK. We have our OG gangster MK. So, yeah, certainly looks kind of like it, where you're rejecting higher prices, right? You're failing. Your rally is a failure to the previous one. Alright, so just, yeah. Simply put, see, a lot of these are just doing the same thing, kind of. Oh my god. Remember, it's only potential. It's only potential. And you are in an uptrend. Remember, the uptrend is your friend, a higher low than your previous low. So you're only doing bullish stuff. And I mean, again, the only way this is valid is if you break 34 cents. That's it. There's no other way. All right. If you can, look how many rejections we were getting on the 4 hour, dude. It's like 3 rejections, 4 rejections right now. Higher prices, not really good, man. You do that enough times, you sell off, and you hit this. Eventually, the buy wall. The orders get filled, and then you dump. No more demand. Okay, but because look, it makes sense. Like a high to low, you ran up and hit a golden retrace. So at the golden retrace, we reversed our price action. But just remember, man, the trend is bullish. So bearish stuff is not as good. It's not as reliable. All right. Can you show the right way to draw a parallel channel? Sure. It doesn't require much, man. I mean, all you have to do is all right. All you have to do with the parallel channel, you have that tool, right? You just top side and bottom side. Let's try the bottom side. All right, anchor point 1. And 2, this might be off. Okay, 2 on the bottom. You have to have, on the top or bottom, you have to have 2 touch points. On the top or bottom on the other side, you only have to have 1. Okay, so I want 1, 2, and 3. And then when you get the heart line, all right, a lot of times what will happen, if you're correct in your plotting, you'll get stuff like this. All right, you'll use it as resistance, right? So heart line, you want to test that, but really how do you get the heart line? You just double click on the parallel channel tool and you just click middle. It's very simple. All right. Okay. Parallel channel connect. There you go, dude. And so in this situation, I choose 1 and 2 and 3 on the top and just 1 on the bottom because heart line resistance, heartline support. It just made sense. All right. Either way, you didn't even have to have. You could have easily just been like, oh man, it's a wedge, dude. It's a wedge. But then you had like a false break out of the wedge, but you bounced around the heartline. So either way, man, it looks like the rest, where they were all wedging, channeling, both. Okay. Different interpretations. Case Vine, did that help any? Let me know. Thanks. Well, Cisco Kid, man, we'll see. We'll see, man. I'd love for that to be the case. I mean, all you can do in these situations, in these trends that are bullish, right? They're clearly bullish for now. We didn't go parabolic, I don't think, man. The sell-off we had at this level, I mean, was really good. You had to have it. Things, if you're breaking above 8,500 and running to 10K, that's just weird, man. You got to pull back at some point. So we did, and it really has not been a strong pullback at all on the daily. On the daily, it's been like nothing. So, yeah. Man, look at this. It's like you got BAT that's already formed it, and then you've got Litecoin that has not yet really formed it. And Bitcoin never really made it to its where it needed to be. It was 7,600. It only hit 7,500. I don't do pitchfork, Ryan. Okay. Abhishek, hey, check out my video, man. Abhishek, dude, go to my my landing page and go down to education, and it says how to trade the ABCD pattern. Okay, there you go. When we stop making higher highs, higher lows, this area consistently. You start your fib level at the 180 high from last year, or the low from this year? Or do you start from the recent high? I would go with the most major. So like for Litecoin, that major discernible swing highs up here, right? It's May 5th. That's the one. There's no discernible swing highs till May 5th, okay? Sorry, man. There's just not. Sorry, this is like, I think, log scale or something. Yeah, here, look at this log scale. Don't worry about the fibs. You can't. They don't make sense. But look, log scale breakout, beautiful. Okay. But if you're fibbing, you can't look. You can fib from different swing highs, so you can go from all-time highs and know that 23% retrace is $117. All right, we're not there yet, so we don't even really know if it's the major discernible swing high to low, or this isn't appropriate. You would think so, man. You're so close. You're so freaking close. But just remember what's happening here on the daily. It's pretty profound. High on price, slightly higher high on price with lower levels of positive momentum. Though I get it, you're in an uptrend right now. I get that. This is very real, and so is this. Divergence, right? Both oscillators on the daily, selling off, but the sell-off has been nothing so far. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Lost your gun. Did that help any? Because like there is a discernible swing high before that one, right? And we can do it like here, all right? Clear as day. High, May 5th to low. You get a 50% retrace, right? Dow theory. You hope I'm okay? I'm okay, man. I hope you're okay too, David, all right? Thanks for the 528 people tuned in as the dislike troll surmounts 28 dislikes at this point, chat. 28. What say you? You gonna put up with that? You know when he dislikes me, he dislikes you because you're part of this community, right? So just say it, man. David L, go check out my education video, man. Go to the education tab on my YouTube channel. There's like a 10-15 minute video all about Fibonacci, okay? Everyone do that, okay? A lot of different ways case, a lot, not just reading, experience, and you know, talking to people that know this thing better than me, man. All right, so dude, over the course of 7 years, man, you just grab onto all kinds of stuff, okay, and you make it into your own. No, lost your gun. I mean, I guess, but like, you don't really, when in doubt, for major retraces for swing trading and stuff, go with the daily. Yeah, go with the daily. Yes, lost your gun. There can be, look, if you fib from the top and you fit that high to low and then you fit from this high to this low, you can get something what we call confluence zones. And there's a confluence zone right here. We have not quite touched yet. The joining or meeting of two rivers, where you have two different swing highs with the same different swing low. Or, sorry, yeah, two different swing highs with the same swing low. And then for one high to low, it's a 61.8% retrace, but then from the other high, it's a 23.6% retrace, and this lets us know this might be a stronger level of resistance for us, okay? Does that make sense? Confluence zone? It's just on the YouTube channel, ER. Like, there's only like 3 videos I posted. There's one like on a trading plan, one on Fibonacci, and one on trading the ABCD pattern, okay? Because most of my education I do is live, and most of it, or all of it for that matter, is clipped and then posted to the Patreon page for patrons to take advantage of. Okay. Kron, I'm glad you liked it, man. Wayne, yes, he certainly does, dude. He certainly does. Okay. It's funny, it's like, okay, he got me, man. And it's like, hide ratings for this video and all the ones where he does it. It completely wastes his time. I don't understand it. So it is a mandatory being. You like have to watch the Fibonacci video and really the trading plan video. Like, it's just, there's so much knowledge in it, man. And it's like probably 25 to 30 minutes of your time to watch those videos. Dude, I want to play that song I played yesterday. It was so effing good, man. Let me find it real quick. I don't even think I saved it, though. I got it, though. I'm going to play it. Okay. Perfect. What's up, Chi? Let's go ahead to Bitcoin real quick. Alright. Really having trouble, man. Like, look at the moving average. Look at your price action at the moving averages. You're like, I can't break the 20 or 50 moving average. I suck, dude. I can't do it right now. So yeah, but it is interesting, right? Because it's like you think impulse up and now you're down sloping with your consolidation. Is it just going to run again? And it very well could, right? If we make the adjustment here and then we run again, run all the way to 75.82, that would make a lot of sense. And then we could sell off from there. But breaking 75.82, 7,600 or 77.60, man, that's a big deal. If you do that, hey, it might be, we might be running to test these areas up here again. If you can break 77.60, between really 75 to 77.60 is the big resistance that we have to break. All right, that's it. Jerome, you shorted the double bottom? What? You mean you shorted the double top, I hope, right? Up here. What's up, swollen pockets? I don't know, man. Chrony is the 20, 50, and 200 simple moving average. Okay, that's it. Dude, let's keep those likes coming, man. Destroy the troll. Destroy it, chat. Show me what kind of power you have. Look, man, it's an army, dude. We are an army now. We're like large enough now to be considered an army, okay? The harmonic army, dude. Freaking love it, man. Alright, so I think you're still just developing a rising wedge and you're trying to figure out where that high or low is, okay? And yeah, you could have a run this weekend. It's weekend warrior stuff, man. Who cares? Yeah, kid, man. It did, and then it back tested too, man, which was so cool. Oh yeah, man, let's go, dude. Look at it. Okay, man. Yeah, this was Drew brought this up in Patreon chat, man. Like, dude, is this it, man? It's like, yeah, dude, that's it, dude. So beautiful. I mean, this is like straight up chart art stuff, right? It's just too perfect. Look at all the positive momentum you're holding on to. Oh, so nice. So again, measure move is at like 71.32. And then the golden zone from the high point up here to low point is between 66.39 and 78.13. So you just achieved it, right? You wicked off at once, but you ran back up. Now you're kind of like back testing it weirdly, oddly enough. So if you break this, man, there's no real resistance till the 50% retrace. Okay, 72.76. I'm sorry, 72.26 seems quite likely if we can keep this thing going, man. I mean, I don't know why we wouldn't. Like, you have, looks like one little scrub wick, which is nothing, that you kind of wicked off of. Right, so that's not really resistance, though. So there's no real resistance till 72.26. So we'll see you up there, man. Probably could exceed the, turn this down, sorry. Could exceed the measure move, sorry. All right, yeah, beautiful. I mean, that's like what this is like textbook stuff, okay? It's at 40 force. Hey, Amin Uzun. Increased ask for the support. What do you mean, dude? Hey, Junior, 2 times. Welcome. Yeah, that Raven's been, you know, I think it's been developing that, right, for a long time or something. For not a long time, but for a while, it had been. Yeah. I don't know. You know, I get it. I get what you're saying. It's just, is it really? There's a lot of white space. 2 downsloping converging trend lines. Certainly, man. Raven on the daily. Bouncing around that 200-day moving average. So much negative momentum, though. Good God, dude. So much. So no, like, real bullish divergence, you know, because you normally want to have a swing low, then another swing low with lower levels of negative momentum, not like one impulse. Of course you're going to do that. You're almost always going to do that. When you're selling off, your negative momentum will be drying up. It's really when you make a swing low, you run up, you make a lower high, then sell off again, and this move will cause your oscillators to get off kilter, and so you'll have positive momentum. You normally want to build as much as possible before selling off again, so when you make a slightly lower low, right, look, we could run all the way down to, look, we go to 542, kind of double bottom, and show bullish divergence on both oscillators on a daily time scale, and that could give us a real good reason to believe we could break out then. But for now, dude, I'm not sold on this. You're testing the 20-day moving average as resistance. So, much lower highs than your previous highs, right? So, it's whatever. Yes, BNB already broke to all-time highs today. Yes, we looked at it first, okay? Full Metal Jacket, yeah, we play it all the time in here. What's up, Tomcat? Hey, Wolverman, I know you just got here, but we've like looked at all those today. And I even did a static video on multiple assets. Like a 15-minute static video today. Is the bottom end for the bear market? Since we retraced 23%, dude, it is a very strong possibility. It's not even is the bottom in. It's just do we have a valid swing low anchor point? Yes, we do there. But do we know if the bottom's in? No, we'll never know. Like, and who cares? Like, we're not even worried about it. We're worried about patterns and trading, and the trend so far is bullish.
Hey, Mr. Ray. Yesterday I tipped hoping you could check out IOTA.
Oh, my bad.
Ask you to let the audience know you have an impersonator emailing your subscribers. At least me. Using the email address MitriCrypto@cheers.
Yeah, dude. He's not the only one either. They're gonna keep showing up. Look, chat, listen to me right now. Look me in the eye. Okay? If you get an email from me, it's not me, dude. I'm not emailing you, okay? I'm not gonna email you. And it's nothing personal, okay? It's not like I don't like you, but why would I email you, right? So if someone gets an email from me, it's a scammer trying to use my name to gain trust with you, for you to give them your private keys. Why would I ever ask for your private keys ever, or ever try to do that? I've never. Okay, so yes, we are at that point now, it seems, where people are trying to fake me. Okay, so I guess that's good, right? I think y'all were talking about yesterday. Hey man, you made it, Ray. You made it. Because, like, yeah, when that happens, I guess, yeah, whatever. So thank you, Stable Guy, for letting everyone know via TTS. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I saw you saying that. But I think Julia told you, too, like, if someone's trying to, I need to report that person to Google. And if you could report them to Stable Guy since they emailed you, that'd be awesome. All right. Okay. Alright, let me make sure I got this right. You were talking about IOTA to the US dollar, right? Not IOTA to BTC, or am I mistaken, or what? Let me know, dude, okay? Because I really, I don't know. Sorry. Let me change this up real quick. I guess it's good. Whatever. Yeah, man. So, I don't know. Just looking at IOTA. You're asking about it? Here it is, man. All right. So, a discernible swing high. I would see it up here at, right? Very, very discernible. Better. More discernible than any other swing high, right? So what we did is we were range bound. There was that bottom, but then we made a higher low. Oh, dude, this looks very similar to Bitcoin in 2014, 2015, dude. Seriously, where Bitcoin did the same thing and then ran up, hit resistance, whatever, sold off, made a higher low, then was range bound for a really long time. It was on daily. So this looks like Bitcoin on the daily in 2015 or whatever. Kind of double bottom. I wouldn't call it a double bottom. I would say just hit a support, a higher low support. So that's good accumulation. And so we had a nice rally, X, A, B, C, D maybe. Maybe that's a 1618 fib extension from a high to low. But either way, it doesn't matter because it might be confluent, right? You have a 382 from your major high to low and then a 1618. So either way, that's the beginning of the golden zone, right? 43.49 cents. So we should expect price action reversal anywhere there. And unfortunately, man, not really good. You've got to get back above 38 cents. You have to. But what is this? That's really weak, man. A lower high, that's a pathetic attempt at a higher price. So unless Bitcoin does something, this is going to probably sell off. All right. Look, it's a rally and then it's failing at the 20 moving average. It must break above 38 cents. And if it can break 38 cents, well, man, there's nothing really holding you back to run again to test these levels. All right, nothing really at all. What, this? Okay, you got one little resistance at 40 cents, and it looks like we ran up and tested that and failed. Yeah, we ran up on one wick. What was that, today? And failed to break it. So we back tested this as a resistance and failed, and we since sold off from there. So, see what I'm saying? So You must break 38.6 cents, hold it as support as long as you can, and then you break to higher prices and run up and get deeper in the golden zone, okay? Because there's overhead resistance at 52 cents, and not just overhead resistance, there's also just other standard resistance back here from September 2018. So looks like we hit this area and rejected it with Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin wants to run or not be volatile and this has an opportunity to get back above its critical resistance, needs to be support, you could definitely run to 50 cents, okay? Yeah, just following Bitcoin, yes. Komi, not really. Considering the fact it was at, you know, the sell point, but then it broke it. And we went to like insane prices. So it was kind of being interpreted like, okay, NVT indicator, okay, it means we're screwed. But then the NVT creator was bullish on Bitcoin. So he was like, don't worry about the indicator, man, this time. What the heck, man? Okay. Well, we already looked at Litecoin. Anyway. Really Litecoin twice today. So you're really struggling, man. Like Bitcoin can't break the moving averages. It's just like scrubbing 10, dude. Super scrubby. And everything else is doing kind of the same thing, right? Just showing red. So 36 minutes left on your 60-minute candle. I think your daily candle, yeah. AAP, I don't even know what you're talking about, dude. Alright. These are the 259 likes. Let's get up to 300 to combat the scrubby dislike troll who has no life. Well, his life is consumed by hate and malice, right? So we kill him with kindness, kill him with likes. A shooting star. VeChain. Shooting stars are normally at the tops, right? So no, it looks more like Gravestone Doji-ish, right? Shooting stars, all patterns are kind of, I mean, look, you're looking for reversals. It's a lot of rejection. Rejection at the 50 moving average and 20 on the 4 hour, dude. This is very bad. That's not what you're looking for. In the 60 minute is confirming that too. Or the 60 minute looks bad with the moving averages, and the 4 hour confirms it, okay? Dimitri, I have no idea, man, but probably not. What's up, CYN? Peter Noonan, welcome, dude. Junior, doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter if you're a good person, dude. You could be anybody, okay? You're gonna get haters, always. So, Mr. Hamdy, dude, good to see you again, brother man. Looking at a Hamdy, man. Trend's not bullish. But it looks like he had some sort of inverse head and shoulder stuff, kind of. Double bottomed for sure with bullish divergence. That was nice. Very nice, man. The question is where you selling, dude, right? Because, dude, you're in a 200 moving average in a downtrend, alright? A lot of times it's where the party ends. Dude, what do I do with that? So I can try here to make sense with a parallel channel of some sort, see how we're contained. Let's try it on the top first. If it doesn't work, we'll try the bottom. Oh, that's pretty freaking nice, man. Look at the heart line, heart line, heart line, heart line. Not bad. All right, so you're right there trying to break it, but you're failing to break it, Handyman. And you've got 30 minutes left on the daily. And it, dude, this is like, hopefully you got in down here. That'd be a great profit taking level. Unless you break this, you're just gonna sell off again because you're in a downtrend. Look, you know. It's good to see you broke back above support. So if you, let's just say this, Handyman, if it did break out, all hypothetical, because we have no idea if it's going to break out or not. It doesn't. It's just a standard S coin, right? So, but if we did, we can get targets. Well, the thing is, you've already hit the golden zone. This wick right here made you hit the golden zone, which is your common retrace level after a sell-off, right? So if you just bought, that means you're FOMOing, and now you're at a critical overhead resistance, or not overhead, but you're down sloping resistance and 200 moving average. So, and you're nearly overbought. But if you did break out, then you could look for 495 or 538, maybe even 599. But dude, that's a big if, because the move's already happened in the downtrend. It's already happened. And now you're at really, really strong resistance. Yeah, overhead resistance too. Dang, man. Yeah, good luck, dude. That's not going to be easy to break at all. Okay, just telling you. But if you did, at least we know where we could go 495, 538, or 599. All right, there you go, Hamdi. Does that help? I'm an edit. Much luck. That's right, Iceberg. What's up, Emery Reese? Elemento P, hey man. Meza DG, that's not true at all, dude. You say that everyone, but look, I started the entire live stream with BNB up, and we analyzed it first. So what say you did? Of course, I've heard of Chainlink, and people are, oh, Chainlink 1K into the year. Here's your BNB uptrending, right? Uptrending, and we're seeing that the potential bearish crab pattern would play. It would have to hit a 1618, but as we know, each fib extension can play a role of resistance for us, or a role of price action reversal. So it could top out at 29 bucks, could top out at 29.65, could top out at 30.50, or just 30 on the dot, right? Thanks, Kron. So Matthias 2 times. He's gonna go get the Matthias, right? Something like that. Awesome. Well, Chad, I thought we could get 300 likes, but hey man, if you're not enjoying the programming, you don't have to hit the like button. I got you, dude. Been live on a Saturday, hour and a half now. All right. Okay. Let's do a rundown. AKMK, thank you for the 411. Adam Peabody, thank you, dude, for the super chat. Rock, thank you for the super chat. Alonzo, kills for a living. Third Eye Trader, Skyward, Travis, thank you, dude. Mooncom, much love. King Crypto, dude. And then Stable Guy, 321. Thank you for the US dollar coin. Crypto-ish contribution, right? What was that? Free TTS? No, I don't think so, dude. Andy, I don't even know what you contributed, but whatever, dude. Didn't work. Didn't work. And because of people like you, Andy, it doesn't work. Because that's complete precedence. All right. I'm glad to hear it, Lord Kick. Alright, y'all. So it's been fun. Been a lot of fun. So what I think we're going to do is get out of here. I will be back maybe tonight. I don't know, man. Like, you can't get mad at me if I don't show up tonight, okay? So, but, I mean, until next time, though. Respects the T. Hey.